Yo, what's up, everyone? So, Project Loki just released another Fireside chat. This is in January. They haven't released anything since before break, so I wanted to react to it with you guys, catch it on stream, and yeah. So let's watch the video together. I think they're doing another playtest starting Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think the times are like 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'm not sure. They'll probably talk about it in the video. Let's go.
Executive producer of Project Loki. Welcome to our first Fireside chat of 2024, where we talk about upcoming playtests.
Sure, took down all of our decorations, dude.
Friendly reminder, we're just a small, independent game studio that lives solely off of your likes, shares, comments, subscriptions, and playtest signups. So please do all of that, because that's just how things work.
Done deal.
First, playtest dates. They're happening. We're looking at a 3-day playtest, one in EU, one in NA, and both happening from January 25th.
January, so 25th. Yeah, tomorrow through Saturday, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. PST. So, I mean, you guys can do the math when your time
will
is.
run from 6 p.m. to 10
That's like,
GMT,
I think that's 8 to
and it will run
11.
from
8
6
to,
p.m. 10 p.m. every day.
oh, that's a 4-hour.
For you observing
Last time it
listeners,
was 3
that is
hours.
indeed an extra hour,
So it's 8 to
although
12.
It won't be for all queues.
Extra hour.
We're going to be adding a bonus hour of arena at the end of every playtest just to see what the numbers look like. So get.
It's probably because most people are just playing the battle royale mode. Not that I played arenas a little bit, but I was rather playing the battle royale mode.
Some extra combat reps in for the next day.
So yeah, they're
Right,
probably doing
year,
that to get
new
more
us
people
and a
to
very
play
new
the
Loki.
arena mode.
I feel like every Fireside chat I say something like, this is our biggest patch yet. So I'm going to stop saying that, but this update is significant. Our most significant yet. Something we've been talking about a lot and heard your feedback on is the desire for more depth in build diversity, theory crafting, and progression. There's definitely a balance to be struck because new players get overloaded all the time, but we need to take this desire
It's a
seriously
challenge because
if
it's
we wanna
like
make the game worthy of thousands
it's
of
like
pounds.
if you have a champs that can build any
So,
way
for
possible,
this
then where's the
playtest, we're
balance?
trying
Like
a new
there's always metas that come out of
To
games.
start, equipment is gone, powers can be upgraded with shards, and all powers
Okay.
are now soul-bound. At max tier upgrade, every
Okay.
power unlocks a new unique addition that should make you feel really specialized. We're also not sharing what those max tier bonuses are in these
Oh,
videos
okay, that
because
makes sense.
discoveries-
So what she's showing right now is this item right here. Basically, as you just saw, it turns you into a bush. So what you can do is you basically like disguise yourself as a bush. So if like an enemy team comes, you can like gank them. But I think if I remember correctly, I mean you can see it.
Max tier upgrade,
when
every power
you
unlocks a
move,
new unique addition that and all
right.
powers are now soul-bound. At max tier upgrade, every power
So,
unlocks
like,
a new
I can't say too much, but basically like
really
clearly when you upgrade this,
Also not
you can
sharing what those
teleport it
max
straight to a,
bonuses are
a
in
specific
these
location,
because
which is
discovery fun.
you weren't
The
able to do that
documentation is not.
before.
So
That's
go
what she's talking
play,
about.
Make some weird combinations and tell us what dreams you chased. With equipment being removed, we also still want to give you the ability to adjust your playstyle relative to your stats, but we're simplifying it for this. Equipment being
removed.
Max tier bonuses are.
Okay, that's actually big. So last patch there was basically, or last update, there was basically items right here, and there was like a fist, boots, a helmet, and a chest piece. And by taking that away, it's gonna make things a lot simpler. Because basically you'd kill someone and you just see a bunch of like goop fall on the ground, and you're like, oh god, and you're just like you'd sift through it, and it wasn't bad by any means. It wasn't like cluttered. But it definitely took like a day or two to be like, oh, this is kind of like what I should be looking for, blah 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 blah. But to remove that, I think that's gonna be interesting. Like I thought that was a huge part of the game, but
and documentation is
I
not.
guess like by taking
So
that
go
away,
play, make some weird combinations.
you'll be
and
able
tell
to
us
like
what dreams you chased.
get more build paths.
With
I mean that's the
equipment being
goal that they're
removed,
going
we
for.
also still want to give you the ability to adjust your playstyle relative to your stats, but we're simplifying it for this test. At Hero Select, you can choose your basic stats per level.
Oh, they blurred it all out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think there's any difference.
And perks have been.
Oh
chosen
wait,
for
that's
stats
cool.
you
That
can
was not
choose
there
throughout
last
the
time.
game.
That was not there
So
last
you
time.
should still be able to tune exactly how your hero change to only stats you can choose throughout the game. So you should still be able to tune exactly how your hero plays without having to find the right equipment.
That's really cool.
Since there's so much focus on powers this playtest, Universal Melee is also going to be taking a break so you can play with the most powers possible. Okay, but would
Wait,
you
she
like
said Universal
to take
Melee
a
with
break so you can play with the most powers possible. Simply how your hero plays without having to find the right equipment. Since there's so much focus on powers this playtest, Universal Melee is also going to be taking a break so you can play with the most powers possible.
Okay.
Okay, but would you like...
I think what they're talking about is, I actually don't know what they're talking about with the Universal Melee. I'm going to be straight up honest.
Well, you're getting more. With this playtest, we're increasing the total player count per lobby to 48. For you math nerds, that's a 20% increase in players.
Wow.
We've
great.
always wanted to add more players to a session, but the real limiting factor for us has been server performance. Game server specs for shooters can get
That's really
intense
good.
because players expect a higher level of combat fidelity, and so do we. Combine that with Loki's many interactions and physics-based gameplay, and you can see the fine line we walk with having so many players while still keeping combat crisp and performant.
That's good because like games like I remember when Apex first released, their servers were really bad. Like their servers were like you'd shoot someone, they'd go behind a wall, and some bullets would still populate. Or you get that, I don't know if it's still a thing, but you'd hit someone, you'd hear the bullet hit them, you'd see the bullet hit animation, but it wouldn't register. That's bad servers. So like focusing on
Game
servers
can also get
always a
expensive,
plus.
So it's something we have to keep an eye on. But enough with the context. For this playtest, we will be running 48 players as a test. We're still not sure if we can sustain this, but do tell us if things feel 20% better. Huntress is getting a significant kit overhaul for this playtest.
That's cool.
There are things we want to preserve.
Huntress did, in my opinion, did not shoot. So it's a bow and arrow character. She shoots like a sniper basically. And to me, I did not like her. I felt like there wasn't enough damage with her. Whereas another one of the characters that kind of plays in there's another character that's just literally a better version of her. So like the only thing that Huntress could do that there's a specific movement that Huntress could do that the other champ couldn't, which was what made her different, but the damage was less.
Like her bow combat and thematic of hunting.
But you can see kind of like how this.
She could use sharper strengths.
That's
and
like
weaknesses as well as more interesting skill rotations.
That's
I won't go into all the details of the new kit, but knowing some of our goals, I do invite you to try out the new and improved Huntress and let us know if she's hitting them. Another hero making their debut for the third time is Gunner. This hero's gone in and out of the playtest due to
I didn't play Gunner,
but now they're back again.
I didn't play Gunner. They weren't there last playtest.
This time even more focused on holding down the line of fire with a big scary gun. Sounds straightforward because it is, but a lot of you like holding down LMB, so here you go. I'm not trying to hit every change coming in this playtest, but I did want to address two big clarity points we've heard a lot of feedback on: map readability and the drop phase. There are a lot of things that go into map readability.
Drop phase, dude. Drop phase, people were having, you could tell if someone hadn't played yet, which again, this is not a real problem, right? People are learning the game and it's pretty easy to like, once you get there and you learn how to do it, like it wasn't that hard. But you could tell if someone didn't know what they're doing, and I did the same thing, because you would be like, how do you drop? How do you drop, dude? Like, what's going on? And it was like really funny, dude, because like you ride out and it would be like a really bad drop. Like the people who knew how to drop, you could tell the difference.
Like having intuitive navigation, readable landscapes, and knowing when you can't jump up a ledge. That last point can be especially devastating when you glide headfirst into a cliff and don't mantle. We've been doing a lot of work on the map, so you should see improvements to pathing and layout everywhere, and that includes distinct roads.
I thought the map was good.
Just easier to grok as combat spaces.
That's cool that they're improving it, obviously, but I thought the map was good.
Highlight system that tells you where you can jump and mantle and where you can't. Finally,
yeah. Actually, this spot right here.
Jump and mantle and where you can't.
This spot right here, this is literally what they did here. I appreciate, because this is a spot that's notorious for people are jumping up, trying to get on this ledge right here, like this character's doing right now. They're trying to get on this ledge, but they can't. So that's actually, to make it more obvious, that's actually really good, because it's subtle. If you know what to look for, you'll find it, and then once you know what to look for, it's fine. But to make things like more obvious makes it more pleasant.
Finally, we've got drop phase improvements. The drop phase represents one of the last remaining good enough systems that we've lived with for the past few years, so it's time to make a feels pass for intuitive use.
That's a new map kind of layout.
Our goal here is to provide you with a clear snapshot of the game you're about to enter without overloading you with every possible objective. That's it for me. This was a pretty long Fireside chat because this is a significant playtest patch.
It's only 5 minutes.
New year, new us, new patch, new etc. Let's kick 2024 off with a great test, and I'll see you there.
No, that's cool. I'm excited. Yo, guys, it's very easy to get into the playtest. I got into the playtest like a day in advance. I'll try again to play this playtest. You can't stream it. And everything you talk about, you have to be like kind of aware of what you talk about. Like you can't say like, this is the champ's name, this is what they do, this is the strat. Like you can't do that shit. Like that. The kind of like you basically sign an agreement saying you won't do that. Because they don't want you like. They don't have a hard set expectations for the game, or at least the developers don't want to feel pressured or pigeonholed into it, from what I understand. But what it is, if you want to play the game, if you want to experience the game, Try to get into the beta. It's very easy. You just go to the website, you sign up for it, and literally you'll probably get it within 30 minutes. Not even kidding. So hope you guys appreciate this video. I'm excited to play, and I'll see you guys out on Project Loki.